comfort maps for people. So I'm not surprised to see that the early matches, like my match is on Night Market, this match is on Atlab, the other stream match is on Atlab. Orb Dancer start is interesting. I'm interested to see who takes it. I think maybe everyone could just take Big Fish here. But in terms of the draft, I'm excited to see AJ Cannon's Luna, famous Luna player here, on her signature map, ready to cause some chaos. But the other side, very standard, like core control, kind of Showtime patch type of team composition. Kai, Rasmus, lots of speed with an Atlas, keeping you safe, like holding it down in the back. So nothing like too crazy on either side. I think a Stel Julie is like a good pairing, a lot of offensive pressure. You know, they already got both barriers up, or both barriers down at this point.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, but it's Snowball in the midst of it all with the Flame Flurry closing out that point. It's 1-0 early, and at that point, right, AJ Cannon not really under too much pressure, feeling really comfortable on this Luna pick, which is a good sign for the team of the Suit here.
Suit. What does that stand for?
It stands for Dress to KO.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's a pretty nice short code for that team name. I like that. Suit. They got to get the guy that gets on their team. Who, shout out guy that gets at the venue today in a suit, looking really, really snazzy. And another goal by Snowball right through both of the uprights, an early shot. Well played to the side of Suit, taking an early lead here. Now, loser of this game, their ride at the tournament's over, if I'm not mistaken.
This is losers round 1 of A.
Yeah.
This is the earliest possible exit, of course, with 32 teams. Even if you lose here, there's a lot of teams in that spot, but you do not want to have that kind of early exit. Max LC trying to clear, but Snowball's there to interrupt the rocket by AJ off the deflection by Ether. They maintain possession, and once again, Dressed to KO. They're looking coordinated, not only in their outfits, but in their gameplay as well.
Oh, and they get a big KO. Snowball taking someone off the map. And now they're just kind of going to keep rotating it down into this corner. Snowball playing this long corner. I think that's not super favored for him, but it like pressures the Atlas to not clear up into there like he did, like it would have been able to there. Almost a great coordinated team play. AJ Cannon up into the corner. No dice yet for them. And yeah, they're just going to kind of keep closing the space on this Atlas, getting his resources out, and taking the goal in the corner. That's a 3-0 set for the side of Suit.
Yep, just very cleanly played. As crisp as the white shirts they're wearing right now. Okay, I'm forcing it. I peaked early, and now I'm forcing it. But taking a look at this draft, what do you have your eyes on?
I mean, the quick strikes, everyone assumes it's really strong. I'm not 100% convinced on that yet, but like, don't tell my day 2 opponents that if I make it there. So we might see that get picked up by someone like, I think the Kai should probably pick it up here. After the buff especially, I think it's really worth the pickup. Luna getting peak, just some extra speed. The Rasmus kind of hung out to dry, but quick strikes on Sick is not a bad pickup. That's definitely a way for this core control comp to get back into the game, because that critical strike cooldown is now, you know, just a little bit lower for Soggy Iguana to take over. If this Rasmus loses this set but picks up like a Size Awakening, I could see like a reverse sweep starting to happen.
Yeah, in both the previous game and this one, a bit of a tragic bracket matchup, right? AJ and Ether, Max LC, and Soggy Iguana, and of course Psykeen, all part of the same friend group.
Yeah.
But wait a second, Soggy Iguana popping off, taking a lot of damage, but both barriers down. On the other end, though, it's returned, and Ether Snowball looking for an opportunity up to Soggy Iguana, and AJ keeps possession. Whiplash, good patience by the Luna, as Ether goes into the corner. The hit stun's not enough. The barrage comes in, and Max LC in danger in the open net. Needs to be proactive against Snowball, who's rippling over. The strike war still won by the Atlas, and it's cleared away by the Giga Blast. But again, the offense continues from Dress to KO.
Yeah, I think I'd like to see a little bit more proactivity from this Kai. I think like there's Max LC's ending up alone a lot on defense, and like he's stacking too much with his Rasmus, so that one side of the map is just being completely left wide open. And a huge play by AJ Cannon flying in there with the flip right in Max LC's face. And this coordinated offense from Suit continues.
It just doesn't stop, and Ether's built up a lot of meter on that play as well. And looking comfortable on the Estelle, right?
Yeah.
Just playing the corner.
Hey, I coached that guy on Estelle.
Okay.
Okay, so no surprises there that he's looking so good on this pick from my coaching like months ago.
I really like how Soggy Iguana is trying to play these situations, but AJ is responding even better. Playing very actively with a lot of these boosts to make sure the Rasmus doesn't get to dribble like we're seeing here.
Yeah.
Soggy Iguana maybe over-dribbling to the top side. I feel like they had an interaction they could have taken, but now with Ether low, they have a chance.
Yeah, Ether's got, I believe that Stagger Swagger, going to be moving at like Mach 10 billion, thanks Megaverse. And yeah, Soggy Iguana with that quick strikes has the opportunity to dribble in that space. Oh, AJ Cannon has to retreat. So yeah, like I said, this quick strikes awakening is really just going to be the big difference maker to see. And now we're just going to see these dribbles up and over. And oh, the Giga steals the dribble. And yeah, you can see that like this Kai and this Rasmus are both stacking on the top side, which is opening up the bottom for Ether, who is getting so much mileage from the bottom half of this map, taking out Max LC in the corner once again. I think that's 5 straight goals for Suit.
It's just not stopping here for the well-dressed gentleman in the tournament, but Lalace on the bottom side, both barriers taken, and Max LC stepping confidently forward, but Ether gets to the bottom, halts the damage for now, and the barrier looking to be taken. AJ with a good boost to continue the offense. Ether on the bottom end, but the piercing shot doesn't catch the core, and now it's dangerous for the Crystal Thorns. They get it through, and now Max LC, no resources remaining, but the core drifts away, and it slows down.
Yeah, and it's just coming back to that space that they're taking up. We see once again the Kai and the Rasmus are stacking on the same side. I think the Kai is trying to avoid stacking on the same side as his Atlas. But what's happening is they're just able to pass it around the Kai who's kind of waiting on the other side of the map, and they're getting these really efficient 2v1s into the Atlas. They managed to break that barrier, but Snowball looking a little worse for wear, and Soggy Iguana with the quick strikes, trying to make a play on AJ Cannon. Not quite successful. Ether with the flip, going back to that corner that they love so much, and Max LC is gunned down again. Big flip for Ether, and that's a second set win for Suit.
Just amazing defense by Ether, right? Especially that blink right to the center to make sure the core didn't get back in a dangerous spot for AJ. And that's what you really appreciate when you're playing a goalie like that, Luna. But heading into this draft, it's only going to get scarier.
Yeah, this shot is pretty scary. The Estelle core speed. It's also a good deny from this Atlas. I think it's a good pick. Atlas is kind of hurting. I think 1-2 punch makes sense. Get that core speed up. You know, get the ball to your quick strikes Rasmus. Bulk up for the Julie. Just really nice pick. Explosive entrance. Really nice for the Kai. John Rush for the Luna is pretty scary. And then the Rasmus, I think he's just going to have to settle for the Spark. So, you know, if they want to get the sides with the quick strikes on this Rasmus, they're going to have to take this set with backs up against the wall. Their tournament life on the line. Now we head into the set.
It's not going to be easy here. The damage from Dress to KO. Well, I guess we're focusing a lot on the dressed part of the name, but they are also looking to KO here. AJ pulled away, but Ether again. Just a familiar corner over and over again. The piercing shot, the Crystal Thorns at the end of it all. Both barriers down. Lale's almost, but AJ is so good with the strikes today. And that could be the difference here.
Yeah, I mean, famously, the last time AJ Cannon and I played in tournament, he beat me, so not super surprised at his prowess on the Luna here. Oh, risky pass almost cut off by the Rocket. And now we're starting to see the Kai take over in the midfield a little bit. That explosive entrance was a really big pickup. His secondary kind of allows him to run and cover both enemy forwards while the Rasmus is waiting for that ball and for those dribble plays against AJ Cannon in the front court. But, you know, once again, the punish playing into that bottom half that's remained uncovered all game. Soggy Iguana ready with that quick strikes. Cleared back down again. And now we're just going to kind of see the ball keep cycling unless Snowball's able to put it in. Not quite. Ooh, good play by AJ Cannon. Saves it again and again. This Luna is completely unbreakable.
Yeah, Soggy Iguana's playing a little too honestly, right? Taking too many strike interactions when that's what the Luna wants, right? That's the only time where the Luna actually gets a shot at doing something. Ether gets in there to core speed, overwhelming with the hot shot in overtime. And that's going to be 2 points away from surviving so far on the loser side.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the red team here, you're not super happy about that. You would have liked to have gotten at least one or both of those flips out if you lost that point, but they're both still up. And Ether taking some damage, but not quite enough to scare him into using that flip. And I think he's going to end up flipping in this corner pretty soon to try and take the goal on Max LC. No, doesn't even have to. Still holding that flip. Gets the flip up on the top side. Ready with the shot. Oh, almost slides it through the Atlas secondary. Not quite, though. And now we're kind of going to go back to neutral a little bit.
Yeah, but Bill, see the Carpenter. Oh my, 2-0 now, 1 point away from elimination, and AJ Cannon found the clear.
Hey, lock in, team, lock in. Think about it. It's the greatest tournament story of all time for the red team here if they're able to make the comeback off the map. Rasmus in the corner with the quick strikes, not quite able to capitalize, but they're in the corner now with that quick strikes. The kind of opportunity they want. Ether fully stacked in this orb dancer, picking up these orbs at will, kind of running wherever they want on the map. And now they're, generating this corner offense. Snowball with the flip, good clear off Max LC, but unfortunate bounce back into Snowball, who has the flip. Snowball with the pass back to Ether, not quite on target, but Ether able to take it down with that hot shot. So scary with that flip, so scary. AJ Cannon boosting in, not quite able to do anything but kill on the Kai. Max LC is now alone in the net with just the Rasmus out in the midfield to help him. Not quite able to. Snowball with a great dribble play out the Luna. What a play, and that completes the game for Suit, who keep their tournament dreams alive.
What a wonderful... You saw Snowball go for a lot of fancy dash plays, right? None of them really worked out until the very end when it mattered, and that was the final goal.
Yeah, monkey business for all the Suit enjoyers in the chat. 0-7 to... I don't know the team. Are they Horse?
They're Evil and Intimidating Horse, I think.
Evil and Intimidating Horse. Oh, and they unfortunately are going home, but shout out to them for coming all the way out here, putting up a performance, going on stage. That's a fun experience for them, absolutely, and now they just get to enjoy the rest of their weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been on a stage like that, like that's definitely an experience.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap to the stage even.
Oh, okay.
We got the big stage screen. It's gonna take a bit to come up.
That's okay. We can react in delay. Wow,
very, very
cool
delayed.
Stages.
Whoa! Okay.
Oh wait, they're suited up.
Yeah, they are suited up.
Oh my, they're dressed to KO.
Yeah, they are dressed to KO.
Looking good.
Looking very good. But that was the losers round 1 of Pool A here. Wow. Anything else to say?
Wins winners round 2 in Pool A.
In the future, I think.
I'm waiting.
Well, you want outro?
We just heading to break?
Yeah.
All right, everyone. We'll see you after this quick break. Go to shop.bestionslot.com. Buy your merch, support the LAN, and we'll see you soon.